It's not magic, it's structure. Most K-dramas have 16 episodes, and that's no accident. The format was born on Korean broadcast TV, which organizes stories in 2-month cycles, 2 nights a week, 8 weeks in total. It's almost a narrative clock: setup, conflict, turn, resolution. Audiences already expect this arc, and even marketing adapts. Trailers, OSTs, press conferences, and ads are planned around that rigid calendar. But it isn't always so fixed. Some dramas have 20 episodes, others as few as 12, and more recent titles come in at 8 or 10, influenced by global streaming. Even so, 16 has become shorthand for narrative balance, dense enough to pull you in, short enough not to exhaust you. Even casual viewers recognize the pattern. For binge watchers, it's a safe equation. In a few days, you live through an entire story. For TV viewers, it's a weekly ritual. What almost nobody knows, that number arose from the need to fill a fixed weekly television schedule, not from a planned artistic intention. And within those 16 chapters, there's almost always a much-anticipated moment: the first kiss. If a drama has 16 episodes, get ready. Episode 8 almost always marks the first kiss. It's not a written law, but it's become a cultural formula fans can spot from afar. Before it, everything is slow-burn tension, lingering gazes, almost touching hands, sentences cut off mid-air. The wait is calculated. The longer it takes, the bigger the payoff. And when it finally happens, the kiss changes everything. The plot stops hinting and dives headfirst into romance. For many, it's the story's official checkpoint, from flirtation to consummation. This trope is so classic that even Korean parodies joke about the idea of episode 8 equals guaranteed kiss. Still, there are surprises. Some scripts dare to bring it forward, others save the moment for the very end. But whether early, late, or right on schedule, the expectation is already part of the viewing ritual. A curious fact: the first big debate around this pattern took off in the 2000s with drama like Coffee Prince, which cemented the trend in the popular imagination. And no matter how carefully writers plan emotions, the audience can still change fates because many K-dramas are filmed almost in real time. One of the most surprising secrets of K-dramas is the live shoot system, where many episodes are filmed while the series is already airing. This means that while viewers are watching episode 3 on TV, the actors might be shooting episode 7 or 8 in exhausting stretches. This format allows flexibility. If a supporting character becomes popular, they get more screen time. If a plotline doesn't land, it can be cut without mercy. There are even endings rewritten to satisfy the audience. But that freedom comes at a high cost. Crews pull all-nighters, actors sometimes sleep only 2 hours, and there have been reports of performers filming in the morning a scene that would air that same night. This practice is so common it's even sparked strikes and health debates within the industry. For viewers, it's an invisible detail. For those who make the shows, it's a risky routine. Fun fact: Boys Over Flowers, 2009, is a classic example that changed parts of its story due to audience pressure during its broadcast.
And if the pressure is constant behind the scenes, something else always jumps out on screen: blatant product placement.
If you've ever watched a K-drama and found it strange that the camera lingered a little too long on a cup of coffee, a lipstick, or a luxury car, it wasn't an accident. It was product placement, known as PPL. This practice is a vital part of the budget and ensures that many dramas achieve the visual quality they showcase. Brands pay millions to have their products appear blatantly on screen, sometimes even interfering with the script. Think of scenes where characters stop for a snack at Subway and, in the middle of a dramatic call, take a sip just like in The King, Eternal Monarch. For some viewers, it breaks immersion. For others, it's become a guessing game of brands. But without these contracts, many dramas wouldn't have the resources for elaborate cinematography or expensive filming locations. Even Netflix has adopted the logic, showcasing Korean cafés and cosmetics to maintain cultural realism. Fun fact: the chain A Twosome Place became an icon of PPL, appearing in dozens of productions, from Descendants of the Sun to Goblin. And the curious thing is, once the drama ends, these sponsored sets can turn into real-life tourist attractions. the cafe where characters meet, the amusement park where encounters happen. These places often turn into real tourist spots. Fans travel from all over the world to Korea just to recreate unforgettable K-drama scenes. There are even specialized tours that take visitors to central parks, subway stations, and even seaside caves featured in famous series. A classic example is the Hanmi bookstore in Seoul, which became a must-stop selfie spot. The phenomenon is so strong that restaurants and shops decorate their spaces with photos from the shoots, creating organic marketing. Some establishments even survive financially, thanks only to the flow of foreign fans. And it's not just nostalgia. Local governments invest in preserving these sets because they know they fuel the economy. Even small towns have come back to life thanks to appearing in dramas. What you didn't know. After Crash Landing on You 2019, the Pier of Isseltwald in Switzerland became a must-visit destination for tourists recreating Hen Bin's piano scene. But it's not just the setting that draws people in. Many times it's the faces crossing over from music to TV. K-dramas are also a stage for K-pop idols, who often cross over from music to acting. In the beginning, they face harsh criticism for lack of experience, but some become respected stars. IU stepped away from the microphone to shine in Hotel de la Luna, proving her dramatic talent. Suzy, once part of Miss A, established herself as a versatile actress in both romances and thrillers. Cha Eun-woo from Ostro rose to fame in True Beauty and became synonymous with the term face genius. Taekyeon from 2PM impressed audiences with impactful roles like in the global hit Vincenzo, where he gained worldwide recognition and secured his place as a prestigious actor. Casting idols is a winning strategy. They already carry loyal fandoms, ensuring viewership. For the artists, it's a chance to expand their careers and reach new audiences. This bridge strengthens the industry, uniting K-pop and television in the same circuit of consumption. Today, seeing idols in leading roles is no longer an exception, it's the norm. And let's not forget, Kim Se-jong, star of Business Proposal, also started as a K-pop idol. She was part of the group IOI and later Gugudan before going solo and making her mark as an actress. And it's not just the face that matters. In K-dramas, the sound is as striking as the image, and that's clear in their unforgettable soundtracks.
In K-dramas, music isn't just background, it's the emotional engine. OSTs, or original soundtracks, are released alongside the episodes and often blow up as standalone hits. When a drama moves you, its score moves with it. Stay With Me by Chanyeol and Punch defined Goblin and dominated the charts. Just a few opening chords can transport you straight back to those fantasy romance scenes. OSTs reinforce key moments, stick in your head, and create instant triggers. Hear the melody and you relive the feelings. Top singers compete for slots in major productions because they know a strong OST can redefine careers. Some even outshine the popularity of the drama itself. Streaming platforms and Korean radio fuel the phenomenon, turning soundtracks into cultural crazes. The audience doesn't just watch, they sing along. Every Time from the Descendants of the Sun OST sold over 2 million digital copies in Korea, cementing the series as a global phenomenon. But if music creates memories, what keeps viewers coming back week after week are the cliffhanger endings, the unbeatable hook.
K-drama would be complete without a good cliffhanger. The end of each episode is designed to hold the audience at the edge, a secret revealed, an embrace, an unexpected kiss. The screen freezes, the music swells, and the frame fades to black. The effect is immediate. Forums and social media explode with theories until the next week. This device secures loyalty and keeps alive the culture of waiting for the next chapter. Even with streaming, where viewers can binge entire seasons, writers maintain the tradition. The cliffhanger became the signature of K-dramas and the engine of their global popularity. The audience already expects the shock, already seeks the abrupt cut. An old strategy, but in Korea, it turned into art. Reply 1888 used this device masterfully, keeping viewers debating until the very end about who the true romantic partner would be, something almost unheard of in family dramas. From 16 episodes to the kiss at episode 8,
From sponsored coffee to the unforgettable OST, every trope is a piece of the ritual called K-drama.